This is all about a salute to the past. We're going to have a time capsule burial. You'll see the items inside that we're putting in the time capsule. And this is also a toast to the future. And this is one aspect. They have just gotten the permits and they are doing major renovations. We have some wonderful speakers here, and I'd like to first bring up Senator-elect Vince Polistina.
Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, everyone. What a great day to be here. What a wonderful weather we have. It's great for me to be here with all of you. It's funny, 25 years fly so fast. And I started out my career, actually, as some of you know, here at Harbor Pines, inspecting some of the improvements going on. And so that was, I just came out of college in 1994. And we just started in Egg Harbor Township with Mayor McCullough. 1996, and this was one of the first projects that I was involved in, actually, as a young engineer, overseeing improvements and overseeing the inspection of the project, which was of course great for the community, great for Egg Harbor Township. It was a period in time in Egg Harbor Township where we had a tremendous new development, and it proved that Egg Harbor Township could be so much more than what it had been historically. You know, new upscale community, golf course community, nice large homes. And it really transitioned Egg Harbor Township into what we saw over the next 25 years with a lot of new development, a lot of new families, and a lot of new growth. This was really the start of all of that happening, which was wonderful for the community. I just want to congratulate the Gurwitz family on this achievement. Just a fabulous thing for so many different people, so many different things for Egg Harbor Township. Really put us on a position to be where we are today. So thank you guys, congratulations, great for me to be here, and good luck with the next 25 years.
And we are honored to have our Assemblymen here, Vince Mazzeo and John Armato.
Thank you, Lisa. It's an honor and a privilege to be here today, and I can't believe it's been 25 years that this course has been here. It's a centerpiece. It's a very unique golf course, unique community. But really, I'd like to talk about Joe, Mitch, and Ed. Ed, when I was mayor, I came to your place many times for different projects you were talking about in Northfield. And I go back when Northfield, we had Mr. Biggs and Pantry Pride. And you know, you guys have really did economic development in the right way, a class act. And I have to say that about your projects. You know how to do things. If you look at in Northfield, where I live, where Ace Hardware is now, you know, the redevelopment there. If you look in the back now, there's apartments that are Class A apartments that, you know, it's not easy to push through as far as getting all the permits and things of that nature. But you guys are hard workers. You know what it means to communities. You establish yourselves as, you know, making things the right way. And I think that's important. So, Ed, Joe, and Mitch, and the Gurwitz family, thank you for your committed excellency in these communities as far as economic development. It's very telling. Like, I don't know how many years the Gurwitz been. It's had to be at least 3 or 4 generations, correct? Three. I'm in the BF Mazzeo. We're in our second, so I don't know if we're making 3, but it certainly is hard to do that. So. Continue on for another 25 years, 100 years. I hope the Gurwitz family keeps doing what they're doing. So on behalf of myself and Assemblyman Armato, we have a resolution for you, and we'll leave it up here for you.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting us here today. It's kind of strange for me to be going to an event where we're burying the time capsule, because when you get to be my age, we're opening time capsules. So a unique experience, but a tremendous asset to Egg Harbor Township. In the class act that you gentlemen bring to the area. And I'm very proud to be a part of it with Vince, and to be here today to help you with your new venture. I wish you the best of luck, and God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
I also want to take a moment, our Atlantic County Executive, Dennis Levinson, could not make it here today, but he is sending over a proclamation, and he wanted to salute the Gurwitz family for 25 years of success and what they bring to the county. And just real quickly, I also want to thank the media who are here attending. We have the Current attending, the press attending, ESPN, Shore News Local, Mainland Living, go to Whitney, Fox 29 Whitney. I would like to introduce Sonny McCullough, our former mayor, Vincent.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'm going to be brief, but I do want to tell you a little history about Egg Harbor Township and the Gurwitz family. First of all, once you cross Ocean Heights Avenue, you become part of Egg Harbor Township's low-growth portion of the township. When you are on the other side of Ocean Heights Avenue, that's pinelands, that's high growth. And back in 1980, the state of New Jersey mandated Egg Harbor Township build 32,000 additional homes in the town. So we were fighting growth. So this process here at Harbor Pines didn't start 25 years ago. It started about 27 years ago when Eddie Gurwitz started torturing me about building additional homes in a part of the town that we didn't need them. And we had more growth in Egg Harbor Township than any other town in the state of New Jersey. And Eddie would come over and see, we would meet. Put Steve Niemat on me, one of the best land use attorneys in the state. And what it took place is what Vince Polistina said earlier about there was a gigantic area of Egg Harbor Township that was contaminated. Their water was contaminated. I needed to get sewer and water into this section of the town. So I went to Eddie Gurwitz, who I knew was going to also need sewer and water. And I said, Eddie, look, I'll go to Trenton and I'll fight for you. I'll fight with the DEP and CAFRA to get your project moving. Beautiful golf course, nice community. If you'll put up $1 million, because that's what I need to bring the big pipeline in from Summers Point. I can tell you, folks, Eddie Gurwitz is one of the most honorable people I've known in my political and public career. We shook hands on the $1 million. Eddie and I, Steve Niemat, went to Trenton. We fought with CAFRA, we fought with DEP. I told him, I said, look, you're supposed to be protecting the public safety. I have people drinking poison in their homes and water. I need to get sewer and water in here. And Mr. Gurwitz will put up the money to do so. They finally caved in, gave us the permission to build this fabulous community. Not only a fabulous golf course, but a fabulous community that Eddie did. Eddie and I shook hands 27 years ago, and here it is, a beautiful golf course and a community. It's a highlight, it is the highlight probably of Egg Harbor Township. It was one of the first places people could come and have a beautiful marriage here. So Eddie and the family, Mitch and Joe, congratulations. This is well deserved. You built a beautiful community. You continue building beautiful things, and I love you, Eddie.
And now I'd like to introduce our current mayor and good friend, Paul Hodson.
Well, we all heard good things from Vince and Sonny and others about this community, but this is the gem of Egg Harbor Township. This is what we were about, to have a beautiful commercial golf course intermixed with beautiful homes. And to the Gurwitz family, I think you know I always attend some of your events, be it the community, the comedy show. It's perfect. It's perfect in Egg Harbor Township. This is what we need to do. This is what builds good communities of nice homes, a golf course that everybody can enjoy. And I just wish you good luck for the next 25 years. I don't know if I'll be here when you dig it up. This is a great facility. It is I tell everybody it's the most beautiful development in Egg Harbor Township, and it really is. Some of the views out of these homes is exceptional. So to the Gurwitz family, good luck, and Lisa, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. And we are honored here to have our Executive Director of New Jersey Tourism, Jeffrey Vasser. I know your title's longer than that.
Good morning, everyone. I think the main reason I was invited here is because I am the token non-golfer. So you need one, in any group. But first of all, congratulations to the Gurwitz family and the team here at Harbor Pines, both present and past, and what I understand, future, on 25 great years. No matter what industry we're talking about or any venture, 25 years is quite an accomplishment, and to that I say congratulations.
putting on my tourism hat, both at the state level and before that at the Atlantic City Convention and Visitors Authority, golf is a growing segment of our visitor base. And I will tell you that, even to the degree that we put a microsite on our website just about golf. And that's not in small part because of the efforts that the Gurwitz family has participated in. When I was in Atlantic City, I approached the family, Mitchell in particular, about how can we bring more golfers and more tourists together? How can we help package hotels and restaurants and attractions with golf to make people stay longer and to really go after the Myrtle Beaches and the Hilton Heads and all of those other lesser destinations. And I will tell you, it was always about expanding the pie. I never got a sense from any member of the Gurwitz family that this was about getting a bigger slice for themselves. So for that, I thank you and applaud you. And for that, golf is much bigger than it was. From a personal point of view, I've known the Gurwitz family practically my entire life. I went to grade school with Joe and Kathy, and our families go back many more years before that. And as much as we're here celebrating Harbor Pines and all of the efforts that they put into fine facilities, bricks and mortar, they're more about community. And everything they do is about making this community better now than it was when they found it. And with that, I want to say we're here celebrating 25 years, and it's always nice to have good things happen to great people. So thank you.
Before I have Mitch close, we would like to welcome the course architect, Stephen Kay. We all know how beautiful this course is. What a great, pristine course it is. Stephen, could you come up and say a few words?
Thank you. Mitchell said I should try to tell some stories. I'm not sure if they're going to be stories, but I want to congratulate the Gurwitz on 25 years of having this development. I thank you for hiring me back what seems more like a million years ago. I want to say a couple things. One, if you think about all the golf courses in this area, Atlantic City Country Club, Blue Heron Pines, Mays Landing, I think a lot of them, do they still have the same owner that they had 25 years ago? The Gurwitz have gone through the ups and downs of the economy, the ups and downs of the golf economy, and they've done a great job. They had two great superintendents, Rick Broom and now George Pierpoint, maintaining the golf course, which has always been considered the best maintained golf course in the Atlantic City area, which I want to say to our tourist gentlemen here, of golf destinations in the country that have this quantity of golf courses, 15 to 20. So you can't compare it to Myrtle Beach or Hilton Head, but I think we have the greatest variety of architecture and the best golf courses of any destination in the United States with this amount of golf courses. One last thing I want to say, when Ed is a down-to-earth guy, he really is. When he interviewed golf architects, now as you see, I have boots on because I'm going to be going to a construction job later today. I walked into his office on Tilton Avenue with muddy boots, and I got mud all over, and the secretary was a little upset at me. I forgot her name. And later on, when I asked Ed why he hired me, he says, the rest came in Gucci boots, Gucci shoes that looked nice, and you came in dirty and muddy, so I figured you must be a worker. So, so that was, I think, one of the reasons you hired me. I'm not sure what the other ones were. Congratulations, you've done a great job, and I'm not sure if I'll be here in 25 years when it's open. So, we'll see. Thank you.
Mitch is going to say a few words. We're going to ask our dignitaries here to join Mitch and his dad and his brother. Just around the corner here, we're going to do a ceremonial groundbreaking, and then we move inside. We'll do a cake cutting, a champagne toast.
And I know I speak for my family when I say, once again, thank you for being here. So a toast to you.
Cheers, and a toast to the Gurwitz family.
Thank you all.
To golf.
To another 25 years.
And now, it is my extreme pleasure to introduce the man of the hour, my good friend, Mitch Gurwitz.
As hot as it's here, I'm sure everyone's going to be like, yeah, the minute, please. First of all, I want to thank the senator. I want to thank our assemblymen, the mayors that are here, Jeff, Stephen. This is great. First of all, I get to stand in the shade for a moment. but also everything I wanted to tell the stories about connecting the sewer, about the lay of the land, about hiring Steven, about the type of golf course, about the superintendent. You all took care of for me. So I get to just say the heartfelt stuff, which is really, I'm humbled. Everything I wanted to say after listening to all of you speak, I'm completely humbled that not only is this one of, we also view it as one of our marquee projects, but it's something to hear that you guys get it and have seen that and really understand what we were trying to do here at Harbor Pines, what we continue to try to do. We're a family business. We're very modest, and I think it's great that we can actually do this today. It's not very typical for us. As a family, my sister-in-law works here. Of course, you know, the three of us are here. My mother is here. She was here from the beginning, and she's here in spirit today, watching down and being real happy. Proud as a peacock of her little tribe, doing some wonderful things and continuing to do those in the community. We couldn't do any of this without great people throughout the years, and it's led us up to our current staff, and all led by our leader and general manager, Alan Greenman. He's right back there, so a big hand for him and our entire staff. So we're going to be putting things in the capsule. You can see them inside. They have a lot to do with the history of the golf course. They'll have a lot to do with the beginnings of the golf course. And while I think you could tell through the speakers that while we do have an eye on establishing things, we really are kind of restless and are always looking to the future. So my brother is actually sitting over there on pins and needles and telling everyone get off of the construction site because he wants to start breaking ground. So that's part of what we're going to do today too, because as of Monday, the area where you're sitting in is going to start to get demoed. And the expansion of the pro shop, which you can actually see if you take a look at the window that's being modified on up above, we're sitting in the new pro shop at Harbor Pines, which will allow us to open up an additional food and beverage center and a brand new deck overlooking the golf course. All keep Harbor Pines fresh and relevant and serving this area, these golfers, this community in the highest level possible. And we're excited about that. We're very thankful to have all of you here. Very thankful for everyone who spoke. We're very thankful just in general. Like I said, this is very out of character for us to do any kind of attention seeking on us. So we really appreciate you all being here and all the kind words. And so thank you, and give yourselves a round of applause.